was trying to do it in the back end to get it to work, but for some reason picture quality was working fine. It doesn't like the sound, so there's some issues with sound, and that makes sense. Anyway, welcome to take 2 for 9:09. Thank you for your patience. I had hoped to be live by 9:09, but we are in the hour, the 9th hour of the 9th day of the 9th month. And I want to utilize this, what we call portal energy, these portal days, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, for the energy of peace and harmony for the globe, as we do each month. So each month I go live on these particular days to utilize this intention and intention setting with a creative visualization that we do for the 9 minutes. I'm just going to share this with those that were waiting. So if you just bear with me, there we go, I can share. I don't know if I disappeared then when I was sharing or not. So I invite you to close the eyes down, place your hand on your heart, and actually I might, just for today, because I feel that we're okay. The others are still watching that one. I hadn't finished.
9 global world meditation to raise frequency and be in coherence.
Okay, for some reason it's playing some random adverts on there. Okay, hopefully this is working now and you can hear me okay. And the other stream hadn't ended, so it was like conflicting. But we're here. Astrologically, the energy this weekend and the shadow of this energy is quite intense. So don't worry too much, because what we want to do today, especially in this meditation, is focus that energy for the power of good. Now, thinking about terms of numerology and completion, which is what the 9 represents, let's see this as a completion for me here, for example, on a personal energy of all these issues of like sound not working. See it as you have learnt that lesson. It showed you through guiding you through certain steps in knowledge that you needed to expand on. So for me, how to go and troubleshoot these little ideas, and actually to understand that things are going to come up in life, things are coming up in our world for us to shift, to change. So we want to see a door closing, and if I invite you to visualize with me now, we're going to use some image therapy as we use our intention for the idea of visualizing a better world, and a world that's more cohesive, that's more in alignment with the higher dimensions, that's accessing this flow, the 369 energy, the pattern energy that works with the flow, that sees the patterns around in the matter, in the matrix, and is able to utilize it, jumping from one path, seeing the different direction, seeing where to deviate, seeing where to be able to connect with internally, and actually seeing it happening now. We are in a world, in this now moment, let go of ego self of, oh, it didn't work like me, oh, the sound didn't work and I had to go live 2 or 3 times. It just, whatever it is, that's an example of how you can do that with a very practical thing. But see a door closing, and in that door, visualize it like we were doing in class last week and this morning. These little white light portals, they're white light swirling around like you would see a tunnel of light, and put into that the things that you know you've learned, the things and the lessons that you know you are ready to go beyond. And as you put it into the portal, this door, as it goes in, what comes out is the cleared, transmuted version. Because in a moment, we're going to walk through there. We're going to walk through and we're going to take every aspect that we're anchored with through with us. Like we're jumping ahead in time into a new now moment, into a now moment, this present moment that's beyond the time and space of the past, of where we've been, but it is encompassing of all those things at their highest good. Visualize humanity, I'm going to say in past tense, as it has been, as it was, with duality, with incohesiveness, with being disconnected, and the polarity aspect that's missing, the third, the trinity of the balance. Seeing all of that, taking it with us, our memories of it, as we step through time, past and future, and align into the now moment of who we are, who we was becoming, who we became in this moment. Divine timing, bringing with us any of that shadows, and as it happens, as we go through our attachments to these bubbles, as we go through this one big doorway, if you like, metaphysically, metaphorically speaking, we step in and we pull those things with us. And as they come through, there's some stuff that can't come with us. It has to be almost disintegrated and rebuilt. You know, any of the Star Trek fans out there, when they go on the beam me up, Scotty, they stand on that thing and their particles are kind of dematerialized and rematerialized as they walk through. And that's what we're doing. We're doing this with intention, with every particle, every cell in our body. And as we rematerialize, as we step through the doorway, in our mind, whether you're thinking it's just a beautiful guided meditation, depending on your beliefs, because those beliefs will be left behind. As you rematerialize, you are the highest aspect of yourself, and your memories of this new now moment, this new now moment, present moment in time, is you in your best flow, you without the disharmonics. Though you remember what it was, it's fading, it's shifting, and only what is coming into being, as you thought before, is now in being with you. And there may be a little bit of you that feels like it's pulled, it's left back, that you have resistance to. I want you to, in your mind, turn around and look through the door back at those things. And know, and with heartfelt gratitude for all of what it is that you're letting go of, thank those things, those bits of resistance, those triggers, those things in your life, the things in our world that make us feel in our emotional field the resonance of it, because they are the biggest growth points. They are going to be what elastic band pings us further than we've ever thought possible before, because we are more than we ever thought we could be in this energy. It's just being greater than you ever thought your wildest guru is, and that's you, not the person telling you, not me, not some religious text, not some guidance from someone else. It's you. It's you are that more than you ever thought or dreamt possibly, humanly possible. And that word, We're even going to move beyond that. Moving beyond that for the good of humanity. And what does that mean, humanity? The human. The multitude of everything that we are and all our lessons. Be grateful for our evolution. And everything that has been part of that evolution. Forgiving aspects of what's pushed us in different ways from that evolution. And going beyond that evolution. And seeing the world in its highest form, cohesive, in flow, in its higher states of consciousness, reflecting, feeling like a lighter energy around you, like a ball of light. And as you feel that, you're able to kind of cut away any of that resistance physically, if you feel you need to, but actually see it dissolving, see it coming through, seeing it having an elastic band and propelling you forward as you bring those last dregs of resistance through the door. And there's a little bit of resistance. As we close the door to the past, not with foreboding, not with sadness, but with joy, with understanding that we've made it through. We worked our way to this point. And regardless of what is forward or back, you are here in this now moment in time, beyond time. And see that for the earth in itself. More and more people doing the same. Everyone that's viewing this video, all the people that are doing meditations on this day for 9/9, the collective energy and intention of wanting peace, wanting the best for everyone from this heartfelt space. Breathing that in. And that knowing. And where we're in what we call the portal, the doorway, feel it's like a porch, a space, a breathing room, before you just step out into your day and move with time. The space between, I want you now to focus on your breath as that space, as that pause, as you breathe in through your nose and hold. That's where you are in the breath between breaths, and release. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. In and out. Allowing yourself to acclimatise, to re-solidify, re-signify as you redirect yourself, as you redirect your thoughts, as you remember the greatness of who you are and your purpose, the aspect of where you've been is part of the journey to be grateful for, and revel in that emotion of gratitude. As you slowly start to open your eyes, I invite you to hold in prayer, in vigil, in intention, in seeing around you a space. And as you are becoming aware with your eyes, seeing the reality around you, in this reality, with eyes open, the walking dream, see that earth as it is, the telepathic connection. Therefore, we see each other so clearly, we are beyond sight, as we see with our higher perspective and third eye open, with the capacity to understand that we are the same, we are one in the same. I am you, you are me, we are we. are all one, that oneness, not just for the human strand, but also for the animals on the planet and nature, plants, the cells that we are as a planet, cohesively understanding and working together, becoming aware that even when you build a house, for example, you ask permission from the land, you are governed in a way by working with things rather than against, working with what works in harmonics and feeling naturally in your field the resonance, the frequency and the harmony of the highest timeline, and holding that so that you are a dominant frequency around you in your own life to promote that in harmonics so that everything then too does the same. So it's in melody with you, not forcing that harmony on others, but more like a tuning fork for each harmonic, beautiful song of the soul of every being you come into contact, plant, mineral, animal, or human, to have their own highest harmony. And so it is, as we see it, as it is said, as it is known, and so it is. Blessings. Thank you for joining me a lot longer than 9 minutes, and apologies, but we are still just within, it's 9:45, just within that. And utilise it's not just at 9 o'clock or at the 9th hour, although I wanted to record this in the 9th hour of the 9th day of the 9th month for the 999. But it's not about emergency. The only emergency is the urgency of connection to you and your own focus for your day. Blessings on this pivotal day. I will see you for Meditation Monday later when we tune in further. But this meditation was about the collective, you having an influence on the collective, us having the intention for this ripple across humanity. So blessings and thank you for your time.